What's good, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound himself. I'm in the house. Definitely, most definitely, absolutely, most definitely in the house. And you know when I'm in the house, it's definitely going down. I'm talking about the fight that took place. Man, let's just talk about it, man. Deontay Wilder, what did I say? Prediction completed, right? New American heavyweight champion. We haven't had one in a long time. We finally got one. You know what I mean? Stiverne, he brought a good challenge to the ring. You know, the fight was at the MGM Grand, Las Vegas. You know, Bermain came to fight. It's just that Deontay, you could tell from even before the fight, he had all the tools to beat Bermain. You know, for the people that thought Bermain was going to win, it was mainly because he was tough and durable and gritty. And the victories he had over Chris Arreola, which I personally don't think are big victories. I don't really look highly of Chris Arreola. I don't really think he's that great of a heavyweight. You know, I hear people talk good about him, and you know, I've seen all his fights. I don't see anything that excites me about Chris Arreola ever. So, you know, when, you know, they were trying to make a claim for Bermain, you know, being a good challenge for Wilder because of how he dominated Arreola, it's like, so what? You know what I mean? You know, compared to, you know, Deontay's performances prior to the fight, you know, the fights that I looked at mainly was when Wilder fought Audley Harrison and Sergey Lakovic. I mean, he knocked those guys out. Namely, I mean, Sergey Lakovic, he hit him on damn near the glove. I mean, it was like he hit him on like the side of the glove / head. It still knocked the guy out, which shows Deontay Wilder has massive power. I mean, look at his record, 33 wins, 32 by knockout. You know what I'm saying? Bermain was tough enough to go the 12 rounds. Although he was dehydrated, you know, he had a bad training camp, you know, but that's his fault. That's their fault. You know, you can't blame Deontay Wilder for Bermain's training camp. So, you know, he had to dehydrate and lose weight, got down to fight. You know, he went 12 rounds. He did lose by wide margins, though. You know, 120, 107, 119, 108, 118, 109. Where the scores, you know, hurt, rocked, you know, numerous occasions. He just couldn't get around the jab. You know, the jab and the 1-2 were just vicious. And, you know, to be honest with you, Wilder's defense wasn't that bad, man. I was kind of nervous for Wilder because he is so tall and lanky. And, you know, usually those tall, lanky heavyweights leave themselves open for the shorter, you know, firecracker type of heavyweights that like to come from the bottom and you know, explode upwards. So, you know, I thought that was a danger, but he actually avoided that pretty well. You know, he used his jab, used his distance. He fought inside okay. Deontay Wilder, definitely a work in progress, but, I mean, as a work in progress, 33 wins, 32 knockouts, that's a damn good work in progress. You know, where does Stiverne go from here? You know what I mean? He still has a good record. You know, the kid has still got a lot in him. I still think, you know, besides Deontay, I think he's up there, you know what I mean, as far as the division. We all know Klitschko's the top dog. He's the horse to beat. Right now, Shannon Briggs is out there stalking him and dogging him. I want to see that fight. That'd be funny. But as of right now, man, hey, United States, we got a heavyweight champion again. This is your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound. I'm up out of here.
So we are halfway through this WBC heavyweight championship fight scheduled for 12 rounds, a much better 6th round for Stiverne, but Wilder wants to continue to establish that long left jab, follows it up with the straight right hand.
This jab, don't hold it out there.
We talked a lot about the fact that Wilder hadn't been past 4 rounds, but here he is in the 7th, and, you know, this fight hasn't been fought at a wildly active pace, so maybe the pace will help him go far.
Right hand bounced off the arm of Wilder. At the halfway point, we bring in our unofficial scorer, Steve Farland.
Mo, the judges are going to be challenged here because there are portions of this fight where Wilder's jab has to be measured against Stiverne's power punches, and it almost becomes what you want. When Wilder lands the right hand, he wins the round easily. When he doesn't, you have to measure his jab against Stiverne's occasional power shots. Difficult to do for the judges.
Lead left hook behind the guard, right hand by Stiverne.
Stiverne's showing his right hand very wide, clubbing with it.
And another clubbing right hand by the champion meets the jab from Wilder.
He's not throwing it as straight as he wants.
Yeah, and he hasn't thrown it. Oh, good shot.
Right hand! And Wilder now going on the attack. Stiverne trying to cover up along the ropes.
This is where it's dangerous, though, for Wilder.
surviving the onslaught as he eats a right uppercut.
And I give Stiverne credit, that wherewithal to still attempt to catch and shoots despite being hurt. I mean, you gotta have some nerves of steel after taking a shot like that.
Lots of time left in the round. Stiverne continues to chit-chat with Wilder, and Stiverne now along the ropes. We haven't seen him here often in this fight. A minute left. Maybe wanting to bait Wilder in.
And Wilder not taking the bait either.
Another right hand by Wilder. Stiverne taking the shots of Wilder, but eats another 1-2 that pops his head back. Left hook by Wilder. Instead of talking, Stiverne needs to be defending and punching. And you wonder, as Wilder continues to unload, it's Stiverne taking all kinds of shots.
Part of Stiverne's problem is technique. He's throwing his punches too wide.
Here's the thing, as he made Wilder punch himself out. Wilder put everything he had on those right hands.
Oh, and there Stiverne stumbles and slips. 7 rounds in the books as the right hand lands by Wilder, and Stiverne just misses with the left hook. Plenty of excitement, plenty of drama here.
A good heavyweight fight, guys.
For the second time in this fight, Stiverne was in trouble from a right hand. There is a beauty. That's an excellent right hand by Wilder. He comes running in. Now, look at how he squares himself up. And Stiverne tries, even as hurt as he is, to punch back, to counterpunch.
Yeah,
there's the right hand. It didn't get there. But as you pointed out, he still had the wherewithal to do that. And here you'll see, set up with the jab, as it should be by Wilder. And he lands the straight right hand.
As you were just saying, Stiverne doesn't throw enough straight right hands. He's throwing them too wide. It was Wilder who came back with a straight